everyone, I'm here with Toby, who is a member of Discovery, and he's going to tell us a little bit about his faith. So Toby, when did you start going to church?
I've been going to church all my life really. I was brought up in a Christian household, and ever since I was young, up until year 8, I went to a church near me in Sunningdale called Holy Trinity. And then in year 8, I decided to move to St. Peter's, which is where I am now.
Brilliant. And have you always been a Christian?
Yeah. Well, like I said, I've always been a Christian all my life, and I sort of, when I was at church, I joined in, sang songs, and I believed in Jesus. But I think the time I really felt close to God and I became a Christian was at a church camp I went to called Wit Camp, and I sort of just felt God's presence and gave myself to God.
That's brilliant. So what has helped you in your faith since you were little?
Probably my dad. I always do like sort of studies with him out of a devotion book, and that really helps me because he teaches me lots and helps me to like broaden and strengthen my faith with God as I have more knowledge of the Bible, which sort of helps me to speak to God more and understand Him.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's really cool. So how have you stayed close to God during lockdown?
I stayed close to God during lockdown by sort of having like a plan. So every Sunday there's a Youth Online video, which is brilliant, which really, is sort of like a little study in a game, which is quite fun. All in a YouTube video, which is nice to watch. And then Tuesday there's the Zoom call, and that is like sort of a social interaction, which is nice to have it sort of face to face, although not really. Which again has sort of like a little study, which is really nice. And then throughout the rest of the week, I do a study with my dad out of a book that I was given by Chloe. So yeah, that's really nice. And then about 2 weeks ago, we had sort of the first part Discovery sort of group back like session, which was really nice to see everyone and to learn a little bit in the short space of time that we had. So yeah, that's sort of my routine, if you like.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Thank you so much, Toby, for sharing with us.